Hey there, Denver Broncos family. Hold on to this information because it's going to blow your mind. Thursday night, lights on. Empower Field packed. And the Broncos are one single game away from doing something that no other NFL team has accomplished so far this season. That's right, you heard it. No team. But wait, there's a detail that could change everything. And I'm going to reveal that in a bit. But first, take a deep breath because what's coming is going to give any Broncos Country fan chills. Check out the situation. Denver Broncos with 7 wins and only 2 losses. That puts us tied with the best record in the entire league. Can you believe that? And it doesn't stop there, family. That's 6 straight wins. 6 games in a row where the team showed grit, showed skill, showed why Broncos Country is special. On the other side of the field, the Las Vegas Raiders. 2 wins, 6 losses. Lost 6 of their last 7 games. 6. Last week, they got a comeback loss at home in overtime against the Jaguars. 30-29. Imagine the frustration in that locker room. And now they're coming to our house, to Empower Field, to face a team that's flying. But hey, don't underestimate them, family. Because in football, anything can happen. And the Raiders have always been that type of rival that brings that special energy to the game, especially against us. Now comes the part that's going to make your heart beat faster. Let's talk about our rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. This kid is writing something special here in Denver. 1,976 yards through the air, 17 touchdowns. And remember, he's still in his first year in the NFL. But you know what's most impressive? 4 comebacks in the fourth quarter during this winning streak. 4! The guy simply carries the team on his back when the game's heating up, when the pressure's at its maximum, when everyone's nervous. And he delivers. Ice in his veins like a veteran. Courage of a champion. Cortland Sutton, our sensational receiver, said something that sums it all up. Bo is just Bo. Week after week he shows up. He finds a way. He's a real player. The guy shows up, and he added that when you have Bo Nix running the offense, they know they have a chance to win the game. That's confidence, family. That's chemistry. That's what builds a winning team. Now let's get to the numbers that don't lie. Denver is favored by 9 points. And listen to this. 64% of the money bet is going on the Broncos to cover that spread. And on the straight-up win line, 90% of the bets and 95% of the money are on the Broncos. People believe. Family! The public believes. And you know why? Because the numbers prove it. Wait. Hold everything. If you're Broncos Country for real, if you bleed orange and blue, if you wake up every Sunday thinking about our team, subscribe to the channel now. Hit that bell because every play, every analysis, every emotion from the Broncos, you'll see it first here. Let's go, family. I want to see those subscriber numbers rising. Now back to the game. Let's talk strategy. Because here on the channel, we don't do superficial. Check out this devastating stat. The Raiders succeed on only 37.3% of their rushing attempts. It's the 4th worst performance in the entire NFL. And guess who has the 2nd best run defense? That's right! The Denver Broncos. We only allow 36.6% success. So can you picture it? Raiders can't run. They'll have to throw. And then our defensive backs are going to pressure. And there's more Broncos Country. Much more last season. We swept the Raiders, 2 wins. And before that, we had lost 8 straight matchups against them. But the team turned it around, changed the mentality, and now 9 consecutive wins at home. 9 games, 9 wins. At Empower Field, this stadium has become a fortress, a place where opponents walk in already knowing they're going to suffer, that the altitude is going to weigh on them, that the crowd is going to squeeze them, that the team is going to dominate. And Thursday is going to be another night where that energy is going to be sky high. Prime time, Thursday night football. Everyone watching. And the Broncos are going to show the entire country why we're one of the most feared teams this season. But hey, family, let's not slip up. The Raiders have a dangerous weapon. A second-year tight end named Brock Bowers who just had a monster game. 12 receptions, 127 yards, 3 touchdowns. He became the first Raiders tight end to catch 3 touchdowns in a game since 1986. Since the era of Todd Christensen, a franchise legend. So our defensive system has got to be locked in. Got to mark this guy closely. Can't let him run free. And there's more. The Raiders traded veteran receiver Jacoby Myers, sent him to the Jaguars. That means their offense is going to have to reinvent itself. And guess who that responsibility falls on? That's right, Brock Bowers. So we know exactly where the ball's going when it gets tight. And our defense is too smart to fall for that. Now for some news that stings a little. Patrick Surtain-Desco, our star cornerback, was out of practice all week because of a chest injury. He's going to miss his second consecutive game. That's tough, family, because Surtain is one of the best defenders in the NFL. But look, this team has depth, has other guys ready to step up and take responsibility. Nate Adkins and Marvin Mims Jr. are also out. And P.J. Locke is questionable with a neck injury. But on the Raiders' side, they've got problems too. Adam Butler is questionable, Lonnie Johnson with a fibula injury, Isaiah Pola-Mao with a hip problem, and backup quarterback Aiden O'Connell is out with a wrist injury. So if the starter gets hurt,
the Raiders are in trouble.
You know what I most admire about Bo Nix? His humility. When asked about the winning streak, he said, "We hear a lot about the streak, but we're not even thinking about it because we have so many things we want to fix. We feel like we haven't even played a complete game yet on offense. We're all in a growth mindset and worried about the things we can fix. Look at the maturity of this kid. 7 straight wins, and he's worried about improving, not satisfied, not complacent. He wants more!" That's a champion's mentality, Broncos Country. That's the type of leader we want in command. Someone who's never content, who always seeks excellence. So it's time for the truth, family. Thursday night, Denver Broncos hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. And the prediction?
The data doesn't lie.
The run defense is superior. The offensive performance is consistent. The home field advantage is devastating. Broncos 31, Raiders 20. That's my prediction. And if that comes true, we become the first team with 8 wins this season. First, family, first. So what about it, Broncos Country? What do you think? Is Bo Nix going to keep his magic going? Will the defense hold Brock Bowers in check? Are we going to dominate from start to finish? Comment down below. I want to hear each and every one of your opinions. And if you enjoyed this content, if you got hyped with me, drop that like. Share it with all your friends who are Broncos Country. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because the season is hot and we're going to follow every play of this incredible team. Denver Broncos family, see you next time. And remember, Broncos Country, let's ride. Let's go!